Hello and welcome to Solent Sports News. I'm Tom Goward and these are your 3 o'clock headlines. Sarina Wiegman has announced England's squad for their April international matches. The likes of Leah Williamson, Ella Toone and Alicia Russo all make the squad. However, Fran Kirby's injury is a concern for Wiegman, but she's hopeful she can be fit in time to face Brazil at Wembley on the 6th of April. Scottish forward Lyndon Dykes is hopeful ahead of his nation's European Championship qualifier tonight against Spain.
Well, we have to be confident with how we play. We've got great players in the team that can hurt teams, even the likes of Spain or whoever we play. So we have to make sure we have to bring our style of play onto the game, make sure it's difficult for them, and when opportunities come up, we have to be clinical.
Rangers manager Malky Thompson has promised an internal review following an alleged headbutt after his side's 1-1 draw against bitter rivals Celtic last night. Thompson's assistant coach, Craig McPherson, appeared to approach Celtic manager Fran Alonso and headbutt the former Southampton coach. 52-year-old Thompson has denied seeing the flashpoint, however, suggested appropriate action would be taken against his right-hand man if he's found guilty. Elsewhere, Lily Arthur travelled to Goals in Southampton to explore the impact of five-a-side football on young people.
Studies have shown that around 25% of young people don't participate in physical activity. Goals soccer centres have 43 different complexes up and down the country and act as a great extracurricular activity for lots of university students. 19-year-old Harry Nichols is one of those, trading the gaming lifestyle for a five-a-side football match every Monday evening.
It's still very good. I think just getting out and about with mates and having a good time is always helpful, no matter what kind of situation you're in.
Harry is part of a team called Real Biffa, who sit in 5th place in the Winter Monday Men's League, but their mediocrity doesn't take away from their enjoyment.
Looking forward to it off the back of a couple of good wins where we've put in good performances, played well as a team. I think personally I've done quite well as well, so getting better as time goes on.
The FA revealed that over 1.5 million adults play small-sided football on a weekly basis in the United Kingdom, with around 30,000 registered teams proving that five-a-side is an integral part of the sporting life. And some players even manage to attract a small fan base.
He's that good, he doesn't even need to run. Oh, God.
But it's not just the physical side of the game which is beneficial for everyone. Sport England have stated that physical activity has a huge impact on the improvement of our self-esteem, a key indicator of mental well-being. This is a huge beneficiary for those who could be coping with stress or anxiety, helping to improve relationships with others. Like Harry, Josh Kozewski has also got on board the five-a-side train.
Well, at the beginning it was a bit poor, but after, when you get going and you play a couple of games and you're actually having a bit more fun, it's a lot more enjoyable, and then especially when you win you get a good feeling. Even if you lose, win, just fun little kickabout, a good bit of exercise, it just makes you feel good.
We caught up with the goalkeeper again post-game to get an immediate reaction from the 40-minute match.
I think so. I think like on the day of and the day before it's quite like exciting to think about being like, oh, we'll go out, but in the rest of the week I kind of forget about it. But I think most of the time it's quite good to think about whether you've had a good week or a bad week, just to keep going and look forward to next week.
Manchester have been selected as one of 4 2023 Davis Cup group stage host cities. It will be the first time the tennis tournament has been in Manchester since 1994. Great Britain beat Colombia 3-1 to qualify for the group stages last month in Bottega. With the rain beating down at the Ageas Bowl, Tom Wallace has the latest on today's match.
Hello, yeah, I'm here at the Ageas Bowl, where Hampshire were due to be playing Gloucestershire on day 2 of their pre-season friendly. We've been out and around the ground to see what's been going on, but unfortunately the rain's hit, so yeah, we've not had any play unfortunately. A couple of hours ago they were warming up, but yeah, the rain came back down again, and we've been around the nets exploring what goes on with Hampshire today.
Hampshire were meant to be playing a friendly this morning against Gloucestershire. Instead, they're training indoors due to some heavy rain overnight. We caught up with Hampshire batsman Ben Brown, fresh from his 100-run performance in yesterday's game.
It's nice to get some time in the middle. We haven't obviously had much. I don't think anyone's had that much time with all the weather going around. So yeah, it's really nice to make the most of the opportunity to get out there and have some decent weather. The conditions are good, so nice to get some time in the middle, but yeah, it'll obviously be different when the championship comes around. But as I say, you want to make sure you do all you can. Winters are pretty full on. Spent a lot of time in here doing cricket skills and from January onwards. And yeah, as I say, loads of fitness, lots of running, lots of weights. So yeah, the winter's a tough part really. We're getting ready for the summer, and then hopefully it makes it easier to enjoy the summer. Yeah, we have heard we might get some play at 2, so that'd be really good. I think the bowlers need a run out. Same for all of us in the field. You can't really get that time on feet feeling from anything other than playing. So yeah, hopefully from 2 we'll be out. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think we've got a great squad here across all formats, and we have high standards, and we expect ourselves to be challenging on all fronts in all formats. So yeah, nothing will change this year, and we relish that pressure, and we head into it. Yeah, there's a bit of that, bit of nonsense being spoken about. Felix Org and Nick Gummins are playing chess, which is pretty extraordinary. I think they're posh boy activity, isn't it, chess? So they're doing that. Yeah, a lot of waiting around, a little bit of frustration, but no, we always have fun when it rains. I think cricketers know how to entertain themselves, and as you say, a few games here and there, a bit of cards, and then some guys are training as well. We haven't had enough cricket, so yeah.
Scotland and Exeter Chiefs fullback Stuart Hogg has announced he'll retire after the Rugby World Cup in France this autumn. The 30-year-old currently holds 100 caps for his country and won the Premiership and European Championship Cup double with Exeter in 2020. Hogg said, "I don't feel my body can reach the standards I set myself for much longer." As you might have seen on our Twitter at Solent Sports News, what is Speedway? We can now go to Owen Huggins to find out.
You probably don't know what Speedway is. The high-speed motorbike sport is a sleeping giant here in England, with 3 divisions of competition spanning up and down the country. It might not be the most popular, but here at Poole, they're riding away for success, and the cold didn't stop a big turnout for their pre-season Q&A. The build-up to the season is revving up, and the Pirates are just 8 days away from kicking off 2023 with their first game at home against the Oxford Cheetahs. But what exactly is Speedway? We found a qualified mind to explain it.
Steve Worrell, I'm the captain of the Poole Pirates. 4 riders going around an oval-shaped track on a 500cc motorcycles with no brakes. We only turn left, 4 laps, and the guy who crosses the finish line first wins the race.
Worrell has been with Poole for the last 2 seasons, where they've won back-to-back league and cup doubles. Their team manager, Neil Middleditch, has set the bar high once again for his side this season.
Yeah, I hope to repeat it every year. It's expectation of Poole Pirates, isn't it, to win the league? But this year we're not the favourites. The team that we've assembled, I think, is very capable. We've got a good strength and depth, and hopefully we can do it again.
It's been a busy few months for Poole during the post-season break. New riders Anders Rowe and Jack Thomas were signed to complete the 7-man lineup. And after 3 years at the club, the long-standing Steve Worrell has taken the #1 jacket and replaced the departing Danny King as captain. Mildo hopes that this show of trust can inspire his star rider.
I think maybe the captain's armband will maybe just spur him on a little bit more. I mean, he's been a good rider, a great rider, but I think maybe that little bit of extra responsibility, the riders are going to look to him for advice, and he's quite happy to do that.
There's an exciting atmosphere here at Wimborne Road ahead of the new campaign. Poole have won the championship every single time they've competed in the 2nd division, and they will have to be at full throttle once again if they want to do it this time out.
With the Masters just over a week away, Sam Burns looks in great contention after winning the Dale match play on Sunday. After a long 5 days, Burns come out victorious and now stands a chance in golf's most wanted title. World #1 Scotty Scheffler will look to retain the green jacket. The Solent women netball team have seen their campaign end for another year as they plan to their last fixture at the weekend. Emma Calliou joined their training session to find out more about the squad as they turn their sights onto the next year.
Here at the Solent Sport Complex, the women's netball team continue to bond together as their season winds down.
Social side's really good. Yeah, everyone's connected really well as a team. Yeah, it's nice. Only how long I've been here for, so only a few months.
As well as contending with the demands of their university courses, the team must also deal with an unrelenting fixture list.
We normally play once a week, depending on what team you're in. Yeah.
Though they train together, the teammates play in different leagues.
So team 1 and 2, they're doing Bucks, so it's like a high league compared to us, and then we're in Division 2 or 3 at the moment.
Despite the difference in opposition, they work hard to ensure everyone gets dedicated time to improve themselves.
Yeah, every week, yeah. The sessions change almost weekly, yeah. It kind of depends, how many people are there.
Izzy's path into the sport is unique to her as her university course led her onto the court.
Well, I do sports therapy now and then have always done sport before, so then just started to get into netball really. I did gymnastics and I did a bit of running and then it's always sounded like a nice sport to do, so then just decided to.
Eager to recruit teammates for the new season, Izzy is determined to abate any fears potential players may have.
Don't be worried if anyone's going to be better than you, because you're always going to be better than quite a lot of people, like more than you think.
Whilst the season is ending, the team's future is just beginning.
Today, the William Hill Group have been fined a record amount by the Gambling Commission after failings in social responsibility and anti-money laundering. 3 groups owned by William Hill will pay a combined fine of £19.2 million in what will be the second fine in 5 years for the same breaches for the company. Customers were able to deposit tens of thousands of pounds without the proper welfare checks in place. That's all from us today. Remember to follow us on our socials at Solent Sports News for more content. Have a good afternoon.